Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to cover a few topics about the new version of CyberSense. We find ourselves here on the new home screen. This is where you can take a look at your environment and know that everything is running as it should. It gives you your information you need about your license, about how many hosts you're analyzing, all the policies that are running, and the number of files that have been analyzed. What this enables you to do is actually look at this at a glance and know that everything is humming along the way it should be. Obviously, if there is something found, we have our alerts, and we'll talk about those in a minute. The idea behind CyberSense and what makes it so radically different from everything else available is the full content capabilities, scanning the full content as opposed to just metadata or threshold analysis or system resource utilization, which a lot of other products on the market look at. Right? We look at it as well, but it really comes down to that full content scanning. And that's what gives you the ability to, number one, sleep at night. And number two, you get that 99.99% assurity that everything is going along as it should. If we find something, then it's something that you need to look into. We'll send the appropriate alerts. But rest assured that because of the way that we are reviewing the data, scanning through the data, that 99.99 accuracy level allows us to virtually eliminate things like false positives and negatives. So we're only notifying you when something actually is going on. And you can basically be very confident that your data is good. Let's take a look at the alerts page. On the alerts page, you get a list of all the alerts that have happened in your environment. Like any other management tool, you can take an alert and clear it once you've figured out that everything is good, or if you need to take actions. In the CyberSense UI, you basically click on an alert, and then all the way on the other side, there is a Show Files button. The alert will tell you basically what's going on, what policies involved, what hosts, all that information. But then when we scroll down, we can get a little more detail about what's happening, what hosts are involved, the extensions of the files that have been attacked, things like that. And then a complete list of files, as well as where they are, who owns them. So this is when you need to drill in and do some serious forensics to figure out what's going on in this environment. You have all of the tools that you need right at your fingertips. All of this data is also sent out via alert through email. And if you are doing things like SIEM and SOAR tools, we can obviously send the data via the syslog over to those tools. On the Backups tab, what you see here is your list of backups, right? These are the things that you're scanning on a daily basis, right? What you do here is you can see at a glance where your most recent good data is, where your alerts live, and you can also scroll down and see these alerts here, and then when you want to click on one, it'll bring you back to the alerts page. But from here, I can tell exactly what's going on and, again, see where my alerts are and, more importantly, see where my clean data is. And this allows me to drill in and figure out what I need to recover and basically, when it was last available. Thanks for tuning in.